Hello Scorpio, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and this is your energy update. So because we're all going through different things at different times, I've been told to do energy updates rather than weekly reads. So whenever you come into this, it could be something that you've just been through, something that you're going through right now, or it could be a prediction of what you're about to go through to forewarn you and pre-arm you with the reasons behind what it is you're about to go through. So if you would like a private reading with me, Scorpio, then go along to my website, BeHealing.com. I get all of my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them. I have a half price reading sale every weekend. This weekend, the weekend that I'm publishing this, that is, it's on my love reading. So if you want a love reading, come along and get one of those for half price this weekend. While you're on my website, BeHealing.com, put your email address in to sign up for my mailing list. Then you'll never miss another half price sale because I'll send you an email about it at the weekend. I'll also send you an email about the pick a card read when that comes out and any special offers. There are some exclusive special offers just for the people that are on my mailing list throughout the week. You'll also get a $5 voucher code as well, which you can use as many times as you like as well if you're into the private readings and stuff. So let's get into it. Scorpio, I'm going to pick out your cards and I will see you on the other side of this. Okay, Scorpio, I've got all your cards out now, so let's get into your reading. First out, you've got Justice card. This is calling for balance. It's calling you for balance. I think, who else got this? Aquarius, I think it was, as the first card out. Asking you for balance. You know, the clarifier behind this is movement into balance as well. So it's all about balance. Balancing up your life now. What is out of balance in your life, Scorpio? What's missing? What isn't happening? I'm getting the feeling that maybe if one part of your life hasn't been working for you, you've kind of decided to ignore it and focus on all of the other parts of your life that are working for you. And that's great, Scorpio. That's going with the flow. I totally get where you're coming from with doing that. But this is saying now's the time to bring yourself into balance. Now's the time to focus on that thing that isn't working. Get that energy. Use the momentum that you've got in all the other areas of your life to get the ball rolling in that area too, to move into that balance. So maybe just kind of request that balance now from the universe, saying, okay, let's apply all of this great stuff that's going on into my life, this momentum, this great juju that I've got in the rest of my life to this area that's not working or is running behind. So for example, if your love life isn't happening at the moment, Scorpio, but everything else is, you know, it's like, well, it's okay that my love life there's nothing happening there because I'm focused on my business and there's big things happening in that and my family life is great and all of this. Then it's time for you to say, okay, come on, universe, let's get my love life in order now so that I can be fully balanced and bring that in. Because you've got the 7 of materials out with this. And 7 of materials to me is about like slow progress, especially in this deck. It's like it's not slow progress, it's slow manifestations one at a time. It's like a path to what it is that you want. So say in the business, the path to what it is that you want, or the path to more success, you're raising that abundance level up, you're raising your goals up each time. It's step by step manifestations. There's no huge leaps. There's no like one there and then a big gap and then a massive pile of them. There's nothing like that. It's just taking action and reaping the rewards, taking action, reaping the rewards, taking more action, reaping more rewards, and that's the way it goes. And so that's what this movement into balance is going to be, is you taking action in the same way as you've applied in other areas of your life to that part of your life that's lagging behind. So it could be like your emotional life that's lagging behind. It could be your spiritual life that's lagging behind. It could be your business or your money or your relationships or family. It could be your health. It could be like exercise. It could be any aspect of your life. You'll know. It could be like intellectual kind of pursuits. There's something that's lagging behind in your life. It could be that you've been all work and relationships, but you haven't been tending to your community. Could be something like that. You'll know what it is for you, and it's going to be different for all of you. But this is saying you've got to apply that same logic that you know, Scorpio. It's about taking the action, reaping the rewards, taking the action, reaping the rewards. You've got to take that action. It's not just going to magically happen. So sometimes people think that the community stuff is just magically going to happen. It's not. You need to put time into the community. You need to give to it to get back from it. Other people think maybe the emotional stuff is just magically going to happen. It's not. You need to learn about it. You need to progress in that area. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of emotional intelligence to learn along the way. And so take action steps. You need to be on that path to whatever's lagging behind in your life, whatever is out of balance, because your higher self is trying to move you into balance. 2 cards out, all about balance. It's time to get some balance, Scorpio. Especially for those of you that have been ignoring a part of your life that doesn't seem to be working, doesn't seem to be progressing, and you're like, oh, I can do without that anyway. I just won't have a relationship again. I'm all good because my business is good and I'm happy anyway. It's that kind of that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting from this, is that you've left one part out, and your higher self is like, don't leave that out, because you're a whole person, right? And the universe wants you to be a whole person, and you'll be amazed that when you are a whole person, when you get into that balance, then everything that you've been working on that has been flowing is going to get even better. It's going to get much better. So how about this? You've got temperance. You've been waiting on something. I'm seeing this here. It's like you've been juggling something and you've been waiting on something, juggling something and waiting on something. I don't know what it is. You've been holding something in the air as if you're going to get something from it. I don't know. This could be like keeping in touch with someone because you think that you're going to get in a relationship with them. It could be like keeping in touch with that person because you think they're going to give you a job. There's something that you're juggling, something that you're holding up in the air, some energy that you're keeping on going because you think it might lead to something. You just got this intuitive knowing that it might lead to something. It could be in any aspect of your life here. It's like waiting, but actively waiting and staying in touch with them. Waiting and keeping that door open. That's what this card is saying to me in your reading. And why are you doing that? Why are you keeping that door open? Well, the Knight of Inspiration is coming in here. So there is something coming from this, and it might not be through that door that's open. But the very fact that you're keeping that door open, the very fact that you're keeping that energy open and you're keeping and juggling that energy is bringing that energy in. It's like if say you want a new job, right, in a certain area, in like a certain specific kind of a role, and there's not many of those jobs around, and so you've got this lead, you know this person that's in that field, they don't have any jobs available at the moment, so you stay in touch with them. Just the very fact that you're doing that, you're keeping that energy there, and the universe says, oh, Scorpio wants this, well, I'm going to send this horse rushing in, and there's another opportunity there with that same energy coming toward you, flying on in there. And it's not through that same doorway, but it is because you've been juggling that energy, because you've been holding that energy for so long. So the universe has heard you in doing that, and so that's a really good thing. I mean, it could be through that same doorway, but I'm not feeling that it's going to be. So if you've got like your heart open to someone, thinking that you might have a relationship with them, there might be the one, just you holding that energy is likely to bring the real one through another doorway, rushing right to you, just because you are holding that energy, you're holding that focus, you're keeping yourself open to it. So it's like a new pathway is coming in, and it's a new beginning. And like for a lot of you, this is about your love life. You've been open to a certain person, you're keeping your heart open to a certain person, and then the true one comes in because you're wide open and you're ready and you've been focused on that. Like, come on then, let's do this, let's have a relationship. You're actually focused on that, and so that's why they're coming in. So you've got a great new beginning that's coming in because you've been doing that, and it feels like a past thing to me, this juggling this energy. It might be kind of frustrating because you're waiting for it to happen to come through that. You know, it's like waiting for the postman or something and looking at the road up there. I've got 2 entrances to my place. People can ride in that way, they can ride in that way on the scooters. And sometimes if I'm waiting for a delivery, I'll just like look one way instead of looking the other way. And when you're focused on one way, on something coming in one particular route, it can get really frustrating, right? But it might come in through the other way. What's going on in your love life, Scorpio? You got the codependency card. What's all that about? Are you codependent? Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Are you codependent or are you attracting codependent people? Probably a mixture of both. Scorpio, I'm getting something from this, right? Family issues, and you're attracting somebody who is like a family member. And it's because you are open to that kind of toxicity in somebody. And so if this is going to be on an individual basis, of course, but say if you had a toxic feminine in your family, maybe a very needy, manipulative woman, it could be a man too, but if you had that toxicity in your family, you might have linked that to love, and you might be attracted to that, to women like that or men like that. Same with the toxic masculine too. Say if you had a controlling father, you might be attracted to men like that. That's what I'm picking up from this, is that you've got a particular attraction pattern to a toxicity, either feminine or masculine, that was in your family. And you keep on rerunning that over and over again, and you need to be made aware of that so that you don't do it again, and so that you can recognize it's like, oh, this is this toxic thing that I know I'm attracted to, because my subconscious mind, it thinks it's love, because that's when I first experienced love in the family, and so it's that pattern. Let's just get some clarity on that as well beyond what I just said. So that should be resonating with quite a few of you there, I think. But yeah. Right, so you are being prepared for your love life changing. I was feeling that this night of inspiration that's coming in is, for a lot of you, about a new relationship coming in, and it's not the one that you think. The one that you think it's going to be is the lure. It's the one to get you into the energy of that and to be open to it and to be juggling that energy. It's going to be one that is a new one coming in for a lot of you. And so, oops, I've got that upside down. So this is saying, like, love what is and prepare. You've been alerted to this, maybe just in this reading now, or maybe you've been alerted to it already, that you've got some kind of a dodgy attraction pattern going on there, and you just need to be made aware of that. So when this night comes rushing in, it could be totally different than your usual type, and then the one that you've been keeping the door open to, you might realize, oh, that was actually one of these toxic ones, just like my family again. I'm glad I didn't get that one. You're being prepared. So I just love this process that you're going through. The universe is on your side. It's not trying to tip you up. It's not trying to trip you up at all. It's trying to help you into the relationships that would be best for you. It's trying to reveal your patterns to you. Got something tickling my eyeball there. Hang on, Scorpio. Okay, you've also got awakening inspired action here too. There is only what life is asking of me. There is only what life is asking of me. Awakening inspired action. So this is telling me that you need to slow down. It's very interesting that you've got this fast night of inspiration coming in here, but you've got to take things slower. So if this is a love offer coming in, if this is someone racing into your life that is the one this time, take it slowly. Once they come in, take it slowly. There's only what life is asking of me. So you don't need to go above and beyond that. You can take it slowly. You don't need to rush in. You don't need to rush into that relationship. Yes, be open to it and get to know them slowly and do all of that. This slow approach. Now, if it was about that job situation that I was talking about, do the same thing. Take it slowly. You don't have to rush in. You don't have to grasp things, you know. If something is yours, it's not going to go past you, so you don't need to rush in there. Let's get some clarity on that. Why is Scorpio awakening inspired action? It does feel like you're getting into a really good flow here with this reading. Yeah. Relax and clear within is your clarity on this. So you do need to relax. You need to slow down, and you need to get clear. You need to get that clarity before you take action on it. So no more rushing into things, Scorpio. No more rushing in. And this codependency issue that's coming up as well, maybe that keeps on happening because you do rush in. You rush in before you realize, before you get to know them and realize that they are a rerun of your mum or your dad, with the toxic issues, of your mum or your dad, or someone else in your family. It's on that codependency thing. So just slow down, Scorpio. Hold your horses. You got Sweet William here as well. Gallantry, grant me a single smile. This is really nice. This is like really old school love kind of thing coming in here. Sweet William, small, has form and aspect bright, like that sweet flower that yields great Jove delight. Sweet William. Now, this also says to me taking things slow as well. Well, relationships, you know, it's that gallantry, it's that respect, it's the old school courtship kind of thing, this card. It's got that energy of it, of being very, very respectful, it's very loving in a way, you know. And it is the slowness too. If it is this romantic relationship that you've got coming in now, it's like slow down. Right. And make a good decision for yourself. Slow down and make a good decision for yourself. And so if you're coming at it, not to be slow, to be wary of the codependency patterns, but to be slow because you're a gentleman or because you're a lady and because you want that experience of that courtship again, do it for that reason. And then the slowness of it will help you to decide. It will allow you to appreciate yourself and make a clear decision on that person as you're getting to know them. And if nothing else, you're going to go through that beautiful process of that courtship, which is a really nice process to be in, right? We can slow down and enjoy that. But you'll be able to make a clearer decision if you do that. If you're not rushing into things, you'll be able to appreciate yourself more as well. So there you go, Scorpio. You've got good things happening. I especially like the center of this spread here, Knight of Inspiration, coming in, especially because you've been holding this energy for so long. It feels like you've been holding it for a long time, Scorpio. This thing that you've been juggling, waiting for it, having that door open, and then this one comes rushing in. This one comes rushing in, which is actually your new beginning, is your true new beginning, not the decoy that you've been focused on. Wow, how cool. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel, Scorpio. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How's it resonating with you? I'd love to hear from you. If you'd like a private reading, come along to my website, behealing.com, and have a great week, Scorpio. I will see you next time. Bye.